My courage is stronger than my fear. In a world where the average person has an abundance of opportunities and it's easy to feel overwhelmed by them, it's important to remember that you are stronger than your fear. In this video, we'll go over how to find inspiration in the moments when you feel like your courage is waning and how to remind yourself that you can do anything if you put in the necessary effort. Let us start. My Courage is Stronger Than My Fear is a video about overcoming fears and challenges. It is created by a mother who has faced many challenges in her life, including raising a child with special needs. The video is full of personal stories and advice for others who are facing similar challenges. The creator offers hope and encouragement to viewers, sharing her own journey of strength and courage in the face of adversity. Fear and how it works. When it comes to fear, we all have different triggers and levels of intensity. For some, the mere thought of spiders is enough to send them into a full-blown panic attack. Others may not be afraid of spiders, but the idea of public speaking might send their heart rate through the roof. Fear is a normal and healthy emotion that helps keep us safe from harm. However, when fear starts to control our lives and prevent us from doing things we want or need to do, it becomes a problem. There are many different types of fear, but they all work in similar ways. When we sense danger, our brain sends out signals that activate the fight or flight response. This response is a survival mechanism that kicks into gear when we perceive a threat. The fight or flight response causes physical changes in the body, such as an increase in heart rate and blood pressure, as well as increased alertness. This response is designed to help us either face the threat or get away from it as quickly as possible. For some people, the fight or flight response can become overactivated or easily triggered. When this happens, it can lead to anxiety disorders and phobias. Anxiety disorders are fear of change. It can be scary to face change, especially when you don't know what the future holds. But if you let fear control your life, you'll never experience the many wonderful things that come from taking risks. Change is a natural part of life, and it's something that we should embrace instead of being afraid of. So next time you're faced with a scary new situation, remember that your courage is stronger than your fear. Courage and how it works. I'm not sure when I first realized that my courage was stronger than my fear. It might have been when I was a little girl and had to face down a bully. Or it could have been when I took my first steps into the unknown as an adult. What I do know is that there have been many times in my life when I've faced down my fears and come out the other side feeling stronger and more courageous. And each time, I've learned a little bit more about how courage works. Here are some things I've learned about courage. 1. Courage is not the absence of fear. Contrary to what some people believe, courage is not the absence of fear. Rather, it's the ability to face your fears and move forward despite them. This means that everyone has the potential for courage, it's just a matter of mustering up the strength to face your fears head-on. 2. Courage is a muscle that gets stronger with use. Just like any other muscle in your body, your courage gets stronger with use. The more you face your fears, the easier it becomes to do so. This is why it's important to challenge yourself. How to overcome my fears. It's natural to feel fear from time to time. Fear can be a helpful emotion that keeps us safe from danger. However, when fear starts to take over our lives and prevents us from living the life we want, it becomes a problem. If you're struggling with fear, know that you're not alone. Many people have overcome their fears and gone on to lead happy and successful lives. Here are some tips to help you overcome your fears. 1. Identify your fears. The first step to overcoming your fears is to identify what they are. What are the things that make you feel anxious or scared? Once you know what your fears are, you can start to address them. 2. Address your fears head-on. Once you know what your fears are, it's time to start facing them head-on. This may seem scary at first, but it's important to remember that your fears are usually worse in your mind than they are in reality. Slowly start putting yourself in situations that make you feel scared or anxious. For example, if you're afraid of public speaking, start by giving a speech to a small group of friends or family members. Over time, you'll become more comfortable with the idea of speaking in public. Well guys, that is the end of this long conversation, or should I say monologue about courage and fear. If you would like to hear more topics about helping you self-improve, subscribe to the channel, comment on the videos and like them. The more the likes, the better for the channel's growth. Thank you for visiting and watching this video.